Hey guys, Genuine Polish here. We are picking up exactly where we left off, cycle 36. We just pressurized this room and there's probably a slug of carbon dioxide waiting for me in here, so let's make sure this pump gets turned off. Yeah, we are at a good pressure, 2000. Probably couldn't ask for a better pressure. Let's make sure we've only got building selected and we'll pop this fan off for a conveyor chute. Ooh, what are you guys doing with this oil? Oh, that's right, we're setting this up. Oh, we got it. There's already oil here. Okay, yeah, let's get this hot block going. I think we have it set up correctly. Yeah, let's just have these guys do some busy work, I guess. Man, I really don't have anything for you guys, like, whatsoever. Nothing at all. Don't really want to manage you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, let's get some ore loaded up in here, especially iron, so that way we don't have to deal with these freaking guys munching on it. Oh, auto harvest. Yeah. Let's do that also. I love auto harvest. Big planet, big planet. Yeah, before we get into... Before like most of the planet is revealed, I want to make sure that my computer is working optimally, so that way we don't have to worry about any dropped inputs or anything like that. It is backtracking to the pump. That's cool, that's fine. We will keep it contained here for now, just in this set of pipes. No reason not to. We don't really need it for anything else, and there's not really a sufficient amount of hydrogen in here for like any other kind of project. So that's that. Do we have any Draco eggs? No. All right. Critter Fluxomatic. That is a big must for sure. So we don't really care. Well, no, we do need the Draco to throw down in here, and then from there we need. Oh, we need the other side of it. That's right. Yeah, from there we're gonna need to throw the Draco down into this machine here, and that, oh that's right, we need to check a couple of critters. Yeah, we'll have to load this up with the critters, four different species, and then that way we can throw the Draco through it, and then because the Draco only has one other morph, it's gonna come out a plastic Draco. So that is all solved like it needs to be. Let's go ahead and set up an infinite liquid storage, just so we have the... Just so we have one. So we'll want to have a pump. We'll want to incorporate a pump. Where do I want it? By this liquid treatment area is probably going to look nice. Let's build it down here so we don't have to worry about this as of now. So I'm just doing this off the cup. And I might have to double check the blueprint real fast. Yeah, so I think we'll build an infinite liquid storage somewhere down here. I hope it's not too out of the way, and I hope it's not too in the way either. Let's see, so we're gonna need a pump, and we'll do a drop of crude oil right here, and this should be fine. I don't know if it needs to be any specific capacity. I don't think it does. I think it's just this basic format. This will be our input for the freshwater, and then we will have a drop of crude oil there. I wonder if you could do a no, I was gonna say a mixed infinite storage and try to have some kind of delineation between where the pump takes suction, but I don't think that's worth the effort. I really don't. And you might get into the case of deleting liquids, which is not what you want at all. So we'll do this here on this side, build it proper like. And then that'll give us a drop of crude oil. I think we'll do 800 grams, so that way it's not overpressurized, but we know it's not going to delete. And then we will load this thing up with water, all the water that we can get our hands on. Man, this is killing me looking at this thing. It's ready to go. It's so ready to go. Why do you guys not have this system set up yet? It's really weird. I really thought I put a wire there. Do we have ice melting? Is that what's going on? Yeah, I think there's just some ice hanging out here. Too much liquid on the floor. And then what is coming through this pipe? Nothing right now. Good amount of oxygen in our base, and I think that's mostly contributed to... Oh god, I'm just letting this thing... Ooh, I skipped the brine. Ooh, if I put brine on top, is it gonna break it? So then for now, let's do this here. Sorry guys, I don't mean to make you do extra work. I really don't. God honest, I don't. And I think an infinite liquid storage on the other planet would be really beneficial, just to start collecting that liquid, because that planet is all about managing that liquid. Well, no, it's all polluted water, and it's okay to have one stinky planet, right? So that planet could just be all based on polluted water, honestly. We will either do an algae terrarium. I think maybe we will. I think we will, actually. We want that maximum efficiency on our, this is 8 watts, and I think the overhead light is 10. Yeah, we want that maximum efficiency on the algae terrarium, so we're gonna throw a light next to it. I guess it does complicate things a little bit, huh? Yeah, never mind. I'm so back and forth on like so many things like that. I totally forgot that it's gonna require a whole line versus just having this. It would be cool if we had a nice little pocket of polluted dirt down here just so we could work on that. And we are moving down into granite, so we have like 1 or 2 people that can actually work on that. Okay, this room is pressurized. This is good. We would love to see some Atmosuit docks if you ever get around to building it, please. We got some ice melting. This is, it might result in a big pocket of ice here. So we might want to build a bigger container here, but for now that's fine. How are you guys doing on our system? And I keep forgetting about this. Did you guys drop any yet? Like I said, I'm more than certain we built this correctly, but in case we didn't, let's just freaking cross our fingers, right? So we should do this, deconstruct this first, and then we mop this all up. There we go. Nope, we broke it. Damn. I don't think we let the water settle long enough. That's my bad. My fault. Starvation, food is decayed, research complete. Yeah, it's probably worth our time, honestly, especially since we got mostly mealwood, and power's not a huge issue right now. I think it's worth our time to go ahead and give us some refrigeration. And we'll do this and connect this room. We'll probably do a water sensor to eliminate how much we're actually drawing into this room. Always doors open, help facilitate movement so people aren't wasting time. And now that we've done this, we are actually splitting this off into 2 sections. We'll have one for hotel services, so everything duplicants need to survive or make their existence better. And we will have one for like crucial loads and stuff like that, which is going to be the center one. There's no reason to leave oxygen just bottled up, so we'll empty all that. I also hate seeing all these bottles left around. Gases are like the one thing that I wish if you emptied it from a pipe, it just became a gas, a free flowing gas. Okay, we are on our way to Atmosuits. We don't have any water. Did I screw this thing up again? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't use hop blocks like almost never. And I don't know why. It's just I don't, even though I know the amount of time that duplicants spend with like wet feet affects them, like pretty significantly affects their production, I just don't feel it coming off of it. Like I just don't feel it actually reflected in game. I know it does. It's not enough for me to like really notice it and feel like it's a big issue. So that's why I almost never build hop blocks. But you know what? It looks like I'm getting back into the habit of actually going with the more efficient methods, even if it takes like 2% more brain power. I guess we're just gonna have a whole load of critter ranchers, huh? Okay, let's see if we've done this right. I think it's about chipping away at the edges and draining this thing. Okay, so next up, we've got our bathroom set up correctly. We gotta make sure. I just want to verify. Looks good. Flow through here is a little sloppy, but it's working just fine. I was kind of concerned about that. And yeah, nothing bad with the bathroom use. I love systems like this. It's so satisfying that this is just a huge improvement and it doesn't cost me like anything at all. I love that. Alright, we got our little mechanical filter here pumping out oxygen and polluted oxygen. And really, there's not a huge mass of polluted oxygen in our base, so I think we're doing just fine with this distribution of oxygen, really. Algae, cold, we got 1 Wheezewort for radiation. We'll probably end up sending them all back over, and we'll have a little setup, a little power room for radiation for our rocket eventually, and for our advanced research station, which we probably should set up a good area for that pretty soon here. The issue is that area it occupies such a large amount of space, and it kind of makes it not very usable. Oh, this is unreachable, so this is past, looks like it's past their maximum distance that they can travel. So we'll do this here, and this should open this up for us. We want a good amount of carbon dioxide to pool here, and a good amount of oxygen to be able to be produced. So we want to make a little bit of a cavity, I think. Hatch eggs, I don't think there's anything we really care about. I think you can kill baby hatches for 1600 calories, or maybe it's that you can kill them for the full amount, but either way, not too big of a concern. Dirt's in plenty, and we don't have any use for it hardly. Like I said, we're just going to chip away at this. I think we're doing fine. I think this is fine. I think I'm being way too cautious. I just don't want them to break it again. Yeah, good job, man. So So you're gonna wanna... We'll have them mop this up before we decide where to go next. Mop it up, mop it up. Good job, dude. Actually dope. Legendary. And we want to be extra safe, so we are going to leave this here and just deconstruct it, and it'll be perfectly fine. Cool, guys. Research complete. Nice. So we can throw these down here. Refined metal. We don't really have a good supply of refined metal yet. It's not worth our time just yet to focus on the refinery, even though it is a big next. We just don't have a cool source of liquid. We have that gasoline, and we could do a really small slug of it so that it doesn't change states. Because if gasoline changes states to petroleum in a pipe, I think it breaks the pipe even if you do less than 1 kilogram of petroleum or gasoline. I just remember having crude oil in a radiated pipe and trying to make petroleum, and I think it was breaking the pipe almost every time. We will want an aqua tuner here pretty soon. You can always cool aqua tuners. Just have it. You can have it in conjunction with Wheezworks just for some free extra cooling. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually a really nice and simple use for them. And I totally forgot that we need our kitchen here pretty soon. So we cannot have our kitchen in this room, and let me make sure this refrigerator didn't break that. This would be a good candidate for a kitchen. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's throw a kitchen up. Probably won't be utilizing it as much as we should just yet, but we'll have one for when we are ready to actually use it. So we got electric grill, and I don't think we need to expand the Great Hall too much right now. How many seats do we have? 10. We have exactly 10. We will reconfigure it once we need it. That's what I have to say about that. Do we have the spice grinder just yet? We do not. Let me see the requirements for a kitchen. Stable greenhouse kitchen, able spice room, spice grinder, electric grill, or gas range. We don't have the spice grinder yet, so it's going to be just a second. Is it under refinement? I don't remember. Nope, not yet. So how big does this need to be? Minimum 12 tiles, so we are at 10, 13, and I think it's 3 tall. So this should be just enough. Dope. So we'll have all of our basic rooms set up and ready to go. Like I said, no closed doors. No reason to have closed doors at all. And I probably won't even have it set up, hooked up at all for the time being. What we need is this and the Creator Fluxomatic. So why is this unreachable? This here. Okay. I was wondering why there's no advancements going on down there. Did we break the lock again? We sure did. Boy, we suck at that. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. That's what it is. You need to do this, drop some brine, and then deconstruct this and deconstruct this. That's what it is. I think. Let's get a drop of crude oil. I think we still should have plenty enough to go around. Yeah. We're hardly using any of this, so that'll be great. Okay, drop this brine real fast for me. Then drop some polluted water. I don't know, does it delete the brine when you do that? Does it delete the extra liquid? So is it actually better just to let it overflow? Okay, now we're gonna remove this. And then we should destroy this. And we should deconstruct the one beneath it, I believe. We're just experimenting at this point. I could probably find a guide online pretty easily, but let's just experiment, right? Half the fun of games like this is just figuring out stuff on your own. Nothing wrong with Google and stuff, right? But it's definitely satisfying to figure stuff out on your own. And then if I dig down this pocket or wipe out this pocket, I should be able to get that flush. That's what I'm hoping, at least. This tile could be breaking it also because it is, yeah. Because generally you're relying on the water to fall past this tile, but because I hate you guys so much. Hate you guys. I hate you guys so much. Hate you guys so much. Oh my god. I am holding out. I am gonna figure this out. I'm holding out. Alright, we want like 1 packet of crude oil pretty much. Like, or maybe 2 or 3. I think that's fine. You know what? Man, why am I forgetting something? Oh yeah, it needs to be in a little depression. That's what it is. You think you know something. You think you know something. It is just so easy to blank out on these small details. Suffocating, I think everyone's fine for now. You can see how no one's got anything better to do that they're rushing to this. There we go. That's proper construction. And I could just send a packet of crude oil, but I don't have anything in there. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, let's try to get like 100 kilograms or more. Maybe, like I said, I think shy of 1,000, just shy of 1,000 is really the ideal. But I don't think we have that much crude oil, do we? We do want it for airlocks. Actually, we do have crude oil. I'm crazy. I'm absolutely insane. Too much liquid, only barely. It's only barely too much liquid. This should help us. And we'll set this 9 so we can just load this thing up. This thing, I am so dedicated to seeing this through. I am absolutely dedicated. There's nothing, if nothing happens in this entire playthrough, this is gonna happen. Without me reading a freaking guide, this is gonna happen. Starvation, you're just fine, man. You're absolutely fine. Crude oil, 48 kilograms. Like I said, I'm thinking somewhere between 200 kilograms and 800 is gonna be my ideal source. Usually I find that I don't actually set up like an infinite liquid storage until much later, where I just have a supply of crude oil, so I just load up like, you know, 8 pipes worth and that's it. Or not 8 pipes, like 20 pipes worth and that's it. End of story. I don't have to worry about actually bottling it. Okay, have we done this? We have. Sweet. Thank you guys so terribly much. I love you. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, let's do this. And then I'm thinking if we just, maybe we want it to drop off so we don't have to worry about, yeah. We're going to do this, man. We are going to figure this out. We are absolutely going to figure this out. 100%. End of cycle 39 and we are doing just fine. This thing is not working at all because these are enabled because we are disabled because we don't want someone to fill them up. Starvation. Is this on the other planet? It's Camille. Now that we got this fridge up and running, we should be able to hold on to our mill lice for a little bit longer. This is not a kitchen yet because we need that spice grinder. We'll let her finish up whatever she's working on and then we'll get a spice grinder going. There's a nice little pocket of meal wood. Let me make sure I haven't broken any in my room. Sometimes I just kind of forget what I'm doing, space out when I'm building stuff. I broke it! Holy crap, okay. Well, that's just about enough of that. I'm fine with just doing a normal airlock. I am admitting defeat. I am absolutely admitting defeat. Alright everyone, that's going to be for this episode. I'm just going to have to Google a little guide for that one. Because like I said, I barely use hot blocks. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it correctly though. So I don't know what I'm missing out there. But yeah, so we have our Dreco farm up and running. It is, or not up and running, but we have our Dreco farm exactly ready to go. We are building this little infinite liquid storage container here for some fresh water. And yeah, everything's going swimming. We have lots of power, lots of oxygen. Everything's going well right now. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And please share my videos with your friends and ask them to subscribe. That's the best way to support my content. Thank you guys.